Hey YouTube, Tele Tuesday time, and I'm cheating this week. This is one I've got in from my pal. He's wanting me to replace the pickups in it because he's finding them a bit noisy. P90s tend to be a bit noisy. So he's got stacked ones that I'll put in. So this is a sort of part one video of a sort of before. So these strings aren't new. They're not too bad. Actually, they're kind of, I'd have to say that I would probably leave them if it was my guitar, but since he's put new pickups in, I've got new strings for it as well. So this is a G&L ASAT tribute series, which, as you can see, is pretty awesome looking. I would totally have this, no problem at all. It's called a Junior 2, so you can kind of see they're going for the sort of Les Paul Junior type affair with the P90s and the hardtail and the mahogany body and even the scratch plate. It's very sort of like a Les Paul Junior and a tele combined with a. I really like this headstock design as well. I think that's great. Actually, looking at it, I would maybe have had when it said ASAT kind of more curved inside the shapy bit. That's me just looking at it there. The first I've noticed it. So this is serial number starts 17, so I think this is 2017. So as far as I'm concerned, brand spanking new. Indonesia. So it's I would imagine there's probably American versions of such things. So 2 P90 Strat, 3-way switch, volume and a tone. As you can see, the body's very SG-ish. No contour cuts or anything like that. So it's a nice slab bodied tele. Like these are Tone Pros. Like, as you can see, I've got the spec sheet up there, which is great for something I can't normally do because most of the guitars I do videos of, all this lot, don't have or have been out of production for 30 odd years. So there's not 100% accurate information. Because this is the G&L website, so probably there. Obviously you can look it up. As I said, it's a ASAT Junior 2 P90s done right. It's got 2 Paul Kagon designed P90 pickups. Don't know what that means, but they are, as I was saying, I'll show you when I'm putting them up against the speakers. They are somewhat noisy, which is kind of, I sort of think that's what P90s are. I remember before changing over to Wilkinson stacked P90s from P90s and not liking and preferring the original ones. That was on a, I can't remember if it was a Squire Tele or a Squire Strat. I put P90s in, or I had one set of P90s and I swapped them over. I think, to be honest, I swapped them over because of the colour of the covers, more than anything else, and I preferred the original P90s, but the replacement ones, which are by a fancy, I think it's a hand wiry guy, wires them down in England, so I'm sure they're really good. I'll do that in part 2. So as it's going, it's pretty much full blown Telecaster, shape wise and feel wise. This would definitely, I would definitely fit this into the Telecaster camp. So just playing through my wee Lenny VC15 there. It's going through that cabinet. There's no pedals on. So clean and a bit of bridge pickup. Neck pickup. Both pickups on. It's a good sound. Bit of reverb. Don't know why I pronounced it reverb, I never do it. I call it reverb. So, I mean, I love P90s. The only P90 guitar I've got, turn the reverb off. Go for the stack in the box. A little more volume on the stack in the box. Bridge. noise problem out there. A little bit. That with the noise then. Well, that is using the most noisiest possible whenever someone says high gain to me, I think that's a completely different level of what I would consider to be high gain. I suppose it's not really high gain, it's more just sort of fuzz or distortion. So it'll be interesting. I think it's sounding absolutely fantastic as it is. And I've done no pre-playing of this. Basically I tuned it up, turned the video on. It's very easy to play, very familiar as well. Something about a tele with P90s, even though I don't actually own one. I don't know if I've even ever owned one. In fact, I've ever even played one. I don't know, it seems like a natural thing to have P90s in a tele though. It seems right. So I don't know how I'm going to get on putting stack pickups in. It depends. They kind of look. Obviously, a stack pickup is basically it's kind of like a humbucker, apart from instead of the coils being side by side, they're one on top of each other, so you get their hum cancelling. They do look much fatter than what I think these pickups are going to look like when I take in. So I might have to do some gouging inside to get them to fit in. Gouging's probably a bit of a brutal word. I should really be saying some routing. But gouging is sort of accurate. I'll just Dremel it out to take the thicker pickups. If this was mine, I would probably leave these pickups in. I'm noticing that the neck pickup seems a bit louder than the bridge pickup. But I think the neck pickup is raised up higher than the bridge, just by looking at it. So I think either lowering the neck pickup or raising the bridge pickup would sort out that particular problem. It's not going to make any difference to the noise. This guy comes getting these. I've done quite a few guitars for this guy. It must be too cheap, and he's got quite a good taste. He's got more money than me, but some of these are. I mean, this is. I really like this. He was suggesting that he thought that this pick guard was really weird, which I didn't really notice. But actually, when you look at it, it is kind of. It's weird. I do like it though. I don't really know what I would change on this. If it was mine. If it was mine, I would possibly put a push-pull to give you both of these in series, so you get like a massive humbucker sound as well. But I'm putting stacked pickups in, so they're both humbuckers. So that although it will make a bit of a difference to the sound, it's not the huge jump that you would get if you could knock two P90s into series, the two non-stacked ones. But another one of his guitars I really like. Yeah, so part 2 of this video will be, it'll pretty much probably look exactly the same, apart from I will have the fancy pickups in it. See what it's like. So, as I said, I've managed to extend Tele Tuesday by a little bit. I've not started running it my own Telecasters yet, and it is a bit sneaky putting somebody else's tele in, but it just happened to turn up last night, so there you go. And actually doing a guitar that's modern and current is quite different from me. Well, it's not brand new, so it's 3 years old or 2 years old, but rated highly. I'm not sure about the price of these. I think he said they're about 450 quid, 400 quid. It sounds fantastic. Would I have this instead of a Telecaster? I'd have it as well, I think. This would definitely fit into my tele collection because I don't have a P90 tele, and also the fact that it's got the mahogany body and the sort of Les Paul Junior-y thing going on about it. Really, I mean, it's even called a Junior 2. It might even be a Les Paul Junior 2, the one with 2 pickups actually, and a Junior 1's with 1 pickup, possibly. Yeah, so fun. Rock on. I might do this video. Might be coming up later. I'm a bit spaced just now. I've been, because of this lockdown, I've been sitting watching, totally binge watching Netflix. Ended up watching pretty much all of Breaking Bad in the last few days, and to be honest, my room was looking like my meth lab, apart from without the meth and the drugs, but just your crisp packets and food and cans and clothes and stuff. So it's kind of, although you can't actually see the floor and that doesn't look particularly tidy, that's all guitar parts, so that's not proper mess, that's organised chaos. And I might look, maybe acting a little bit funny. I'm not full of drugs. I've basically just it got to the stage I was staying up so late at night, it got to sort of 6 this morning, and I started thinking, look, if I go to sleep at 6, then I'm going to end up waking up sort of 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the whole day's gone. So what I did is I just stayed up. So I'm now running basically on Red Bull and haven't been asleep since yesterday. So I'm not a meth head. I don't think you get meth in Scotland. I hope you don't. I don't know. Got a couple of got another guitar last night as well. That, which I'm not sure about at all. It's interesting. Down by Darrell, I've got a Les Paul as well from the same chap with this to get things, stuff fixed. So I might do a video of that. Do 2 before videos. I kind of don't want to be digging into this when I've been up all night, or maybe just do this tomorrow, and then Tuesday will be actually Tele Tuesday, as opposed to Monday night, which I've been doing it at. So I'll probably do another video of the Les Paul just now. Like let's get this pickups ripped out. So I'll do a before of that just now, and I'll probably not put it on today. I'll probably space it out, so I'm putting out a video a day rather than doing 2 in one day. So rock on, have fun, and I noticed it's a bank holiday. It's like I didn't even know it was Monday. Catch you later.